A raging battleground, as you just saw. State officials are concerned, though, that the intensity of the race could lead to heated and possibly even some violent exchanges at polling places, so they're beefing up security. CNN's Dan Lothian is in Norfolk, Virginia. Dan, exactly what security measures are we talking about?
Well, Wolf, there have been a lot of training sessions underway for months. There will be police officers at various polling places. But I should point out, in past elections, they've always had security plans in place at the various polling places just in case anything happened. But this time around, officials have really taken it up a notch. Virginia has long had its battlefields, but only recently has it become a battleground state. A record number of registered voters, the threat of turning blue,
Barack Obama,
and passionate supporters fighting to win. It's what some call the perfect storm for security problems.
We have to be prepared more than ever before. You're talking about a great deal of emotion in a polling precinct. So we have to prepare for the fact that people are not going to act normal.
Al Spradlin, chairman of the Electoral Board in Chesapeake, says his city is taking unprecedented security steps just in case. For security reasons, he gave few details.
This is Mason here.
Fairfax County Registrar Roki Sulman has been working on his what-if plan for weeks.
We've talked to county and city police to let them know that we have to be aware, to be prepared to go out to the polls on Election Day in case something happens.
Poll workers in the state's largest county have also been put on guard.
To be more vigilant, to look for suspicious people, suspicious items, suspicious behavior, and realizing that everybody has sort of an amped up atmosphere this election.
Caution, but security experts say no cause for alarm.
There is no specific threat to the election process or anything else on Election Day.
Officials in several of Virginia's largest cities and counties tell CNN that police officers will be present at some polling places, but will most likely be wearing plain clothes.
For Virginia,
that's something that voter rights groups say they'll be closely monitoring. Training sessions like this one give volunteers a sense of what to look out for.
Are they in any way causing voters to be intimidated or threatened? Security is an important issue, but we want to make sure that every voter feels comfortable actually going into the polling station.
One official told me that there is a fine line between security and not intimidating any of the voters. They said that this is something they've gone over with law enforcement officials and don't expect a problem on Election Day. Wolf?
And Dan, the whole issue that the governor is not necessarily going to have enough resources there to allow everyone to vote in a timely fashion. Has there been any movement on that NAACP lawsuit?
No movement on that at all. Meeting with the attorney generals, and perhaps we should hear more on that tomorrow. But the NAACP saying that even though we have less than a week to go before Election Day, they believe that's still plenty of time to get something done, they feel, in order to allow African Americans, they believe, to be able to vote on Election Day.
Virginia, who would have thought this late it's going to be this close there? Obama with a lead in our poll of polls in our latest poll there. Thanks.